Hello everyone, this is Kit of Carmen, and welcome to another episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. Now, I know I asked at the end of the last episode for people's opinions on whether I should do crafting and armor changes on video, and I got feedback from one person who said that they would quite like to see everything that I do, and so that's what I'm going to do, unless enough of you tell me that you want the opposite. So, with that in mind, let's get in on it. Okay, so they're ready to report at the war table. But first of all, there's this to do.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinia's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked her life to slow the magic of the breach.
Hello.
Mistress Lavelan, this is the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House d'Aurelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
You own this land?
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denerim, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
We all have bigger problems.
Demons are pouring from the sky, and you're worried about land claims.
Haven is the d'Aurelion's rightful property.
Has Empress Selene officially acknowledged your possession of Haven? I was unaware Her Imperial Majesty had conferred with Ferenden's monarchs on this matter.
The Empress has not yet had the opportunity to do so.
We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Might. I feel so exposed. You handled him well.
I'm so pleased the Marquis isn't tossing us out into the cold.
His Grace is only the first of many dignitaries we must contend with.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
How did you become
May I
ambassador?
ask, what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Leliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
I'm glad you're here.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montillier.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas' politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
Of course. I was here to speak to you, I think.
You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway. I hope the Inquisition
Yes.
can restore order soon.
Do we have
I
the
never
same
really wanted
haircut?
to leave the Circle. My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
I found something
I
for
found
you,
something the
I
demons left
think.
behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it. We will study that. Please tell me if you find something.
Okay. Nug feet removed. Great. Bye. I don't know if there's anything else I meant to do here. What have I... Oh. Quest map. I mean, I suppose I should do the stuff here before I venture somewhere else. Hello.
So we're heretics, just like... Should we surrender?
So, what do they need? The login stand, which is somewhere else.
We are the Chancellor, as much as any Grand Cleric. That prat from Valroya isn't the word.
There's you I can speak to. Who's... Oh, Liliana. Hello.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous.
I feel like
The
I'm
lights in the
intruding,
In their blood, the
and
Maker's
yet
will is
apparently I'm just going to
written. Is that
stand
what you
here.
want from us? Blood. To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing? You speak for Andraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
Bad things happen. I can't speak for
I speak for
Andraste.
no one but myself, and I have no answers for you.
You probably don't even worship the Maker. Lucky. He asks a lot. The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
You could blame our killers.
Maybe you should be angry at the people who murdered her.
If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
These are your problems. I don't want to be that mean to her. Let me help you.
Maybe you have another purpose. I could help you find it.
No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this.
Ouch.
It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come,
Rejected.
to work then. We will speak later.
Okay. Okay. Whee! Yep.
Welcome back.
Who said that? Ooh. Hello. Ooh. A Tale of the Frostbacks. Even mountains had a heart once. When the world was young, Korth the Mountain Father kept his throne at the peak of Belanus, the mountain at the centre of the world, from which he could see all the corners of earth and sky. This sounds like a world is flat. It's not. And he saw strong men become weak, brave men grow cowardly, and wise men turn foolish for love. Korth devised a plan that he might never be betrayed by his own heart, by taking it out and hiding it where no soul would ever dare search for it. He sealed it inside a golden cask, buried it in the earth, and raised around it the fiercest mountains the world had ever seen, the Frostbacks, to guard it. But without his heart, the Mountain Father grew cruel. His chest was filled with bitter mountain winds that shrieked and howled like lost souls. food lost its flavour, music had no sweetness, and he lost all joy in deeds of valour. He sent avalanches and earthquakes to torment the tribes of men. Gods and men rose against him, calling him a tyrant, but with no heart, Corv could not be slain. Soon there were no heroes left, either among men or gods, who would dare challenge Corv. The Lady of the Skies sent the best of her children, the swiftest, the cleverest and strongest flyers, to scour the mountains for the missing heart, and for a year and a day they searched. But sparrow and raven, vulture and eagle, swift and albatross returned to her with nothing. Then the ptarmigan spoke up and offered to find the god chief's heart. The other birds laughed, for the ptarmigan is a tiny bird, too humble to soar, which spends half its time hopping along the ground. The lady would not give the little creature her blessing, for the mountains were too fierce even for eagles, but the ptarmigan sent out anyway. The little bird travelled deep into the frostbacks. When she could not fly, she crawled, she hugged the ground and weathered the worst mountain winds, and so made her lonely way to the valley where the heart beat. With all the gods' terrible deeds, the heart was far too heavy for the tiny bird to carry. So she rolled it, little by little, out of the valley and down a cliff, and when the golden cask struck the earth, it shattered. The heart was full almost to bursting, and the pain of it roused the mountain god to come see what had happened. When Corv neared his heart, it leapt back into his chest, and he was whole again. Then Hakon Winter's Breath bound Corv's chest with 3 bands of iron and 3 bands of ice, so he could never again escape. And all the remaining gods named the ptarmigan, honoured above even the loftiest eagles. That's some tale.
Fix the door just like you asked, Flitter.
Oh, Maker bless you. Can I get you something for your trouble?
The Harriet said I could go back right away.
Hello.
Maker, you're here. You're the herald of Andraste. And you were sent to shame us for mistreating the elves. I pay my elves good and proper, you should know. Friend of the alienage and all, and... I'm Flitter. Can I get you a drink?
I'm actually Dalish.
I'm not from an alienage. I'm Dalish.
Oh, right. Of course. Because of the things on your face. Yes.
the things on my
The
face.
Inquisition soldiers needed a place to unwind, so Leliana brought me in to set up a tavern. Nothing fancy, but it's safer for the soldiers than looking for trouble in some village.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
I've had enough of talking to you. You seem racist. Oh God, the Singing Maiden. Have you ever heard the story of King Bedwyr? Bedwyr, like most kings, was a man of great pride who expected nothing but complete loyalty from his subjects. He believed the best way to achieve this was through fear. Always a mistake. Don't rule through fear. People will much easily betray you. After all, those who feared him would never cross him or question his rule. Yeah, they would. They would. Most importantly, those who feared him would always seek to please him. He cultivated terror in his subordinates through the gleeful and unrestrained use of a contraption referred to as the Maiden. The Maiden was a hinged iron casket as high and wide and deep as a man, with vicious spikes within meant to pierce through the poor soul locked into it. His maiden was a prized possession and stood in a place of honour in his throne room, often with a screaming victim inside it. Lovely! Political rivals, suspected assassins, treasonous ministers. The Maiden consumed them all. But as time passed, more people were given to the Maiden for increasingly trivial offences. The cook for oversalting the king's food, the page boy for dropping his sword. The Maiden cast a pall over the kingdom, and its people prayed for deliverance from their cruel king. Then one day a strange woman rode into the city. She called herself Ember and was an emissary from a far-off land. Her leaders had heard, she said, of his wisdom and authority, and she sought the king's counsel. The thought that he had earned the adulation of brother kings across the sea made him swell with pride, and he granted Ember an audience. They dined and danced, and through it all Ember flattered and fawned on the king. At the end of the night, Ember asked to see the maiden, the infamous device that had given him all his power. The king, giddy with praise, proudly presented Ember with the empty contraption. Ember looked at the maiden, sighed with disappointment, and said, "That does not look terrifying at all. I should have imagined the spikes to be much sharper." He grew red at her comment and replied, "The spikes are sharp enough. Look at the blood that still clings to them." "But it is so small," said Ember. "Are only children and women its victims?" He grew redder still and replied, "Of course not. The maiden has devoured many men." Ember shook her head and said to the king, "I do not believe it. Surely no warrior could fear this thing. A man like yourself, tall and muscled, would not fit within." The king laughed and saw a way to prove the merit of the maiden to Ember. "I will show you how easily a man like myself could fit," he said, and with that he stepped into the device. But Ember was waiting, and no sooner had he squeezed himself into the iron casket than Ember slammed it shut on him. Ember took the maiden with the screaming king inside, through the castle and down into the city, and the people, finally free from the king's tyranny, cheered and danced to the singing that echoed through the streets until he was dead and it finally stopped. How stupid was he that he got tricked so easily? I think it was just a matter of pride. Men and their pride, huh? Okay, let's...
I spoke with Commander Cullen. I apologise for what I said earlier.
It's okay. Now's okay. Can you tell me everything?
Okay, so... I don't really know where I'm going. I only know that I am meant to get stuff. And so we shall venture forth. Can I get up here? Apparently not. Okay. Wish I could move a bit faster. Ooh, what's this? A fruit.
As there is but
Yoink.
one God, one life, one death. There is but one God, and He is our Maker.
Ooh. When the compass pulses, press left stick to search. Okay.
There must be something here.
There's a bunch of iron, apparently. And there was also some elf fruit over here. Ooh. Open. Hello. Okay, so those are the notes that he wanted. That's good. I think other than that, I need the login stand. Oh. Gonna grab all this iron. I mean, I may as well while I'm here. And then... Oops. Nope, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this and look on the quest map. Oh, nice. It gives me a trail of where I've been. Okay, so... somewhere over there. We'll just keep going, I guess. See what we find. Hello. Oh. I claim this. Cool. Come here, let me stab you. I feel so slow. Especially when trying to catch something like this. Come here and let me stab you! You can't see me. And I will stab you. Alright, calm down. Yay! Okay, we will go back in a minute. I want to do a little bit more. I want to do a little bit more here. I'll go back, give the guy the notes that he wanted. Fill that requisition. Can I kill you? These things are hard to kill. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to kill you. And you die already, please. Yay! Gruffalo hide. A Gruffalo. That's a weird name. They're meant to be like a buffalo. I guess so. Where does the dr come from? Ah! I got stuck. Help. Hello, innocent ram. Dead ram. I think that'll do for now. A nug. Come here. What? They disappeared. I did not realise they could just do that. I did not realise they could just vanish. Right, okay. This is where I am. Just grab this iron before going back in.
See reason, listen. We cannot stay here.
Why not?
Because we're Templars.
What does that even mean? You're the
Hello.
one they're calling the Herald.
Against my will.
If you know a way to make them stop, I'm all ears.
I don't. These things have a way of taking on their own life. But I'm glad it has not run to your head. I did not join the Order to adjust my faith so easily. But I appreciate what the Inquisition is trying to do, and your role in it. Though you may find not many Templars do. We're a distrustful lot by nature.
Bye.
I will talk to you later.
Walk in the Maker's grace.
Oh, hello, Cullen.
You there. There's a shield in your hand. Block with it. If this man were your enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back. The recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a practice one.
Yes, Commander.
We've received a number of recruits. Locals from Haven and some pilgrims. None made quite the entrance you did.
I like to stand
At
out.
least I got everyone's attention.
That you did. I was recruited to the Inquisition in Kirkwall myself. I was there during the Mage Uprising. I saw firsthand the devastation it caused.
Sir.
Cassandra sought a solution. When she offered me a position, I left the Templars to join her cause. Now it seems we face something far worse.
Everything's a
The
mess.
Conclave destroyed a giant hole in the sky. Things aren't looking good.
Which is why we're needed. The Chantry lost
You're
control
not
of
wrong.
both Templars and Mages. Now they argue over a new divine while the breach remains. The Inquisition could act when the Chantry cannot. Our followers would be part of that. There's so much we can...
Forgive me. I doubt you came here for a lecture.
I mean, I could, but I don't mind.
You understand our situation. I appreciate your opinion.
Look around. Our people are well organized and committed. Despite what the clerics think, we are in the best position to help. There's still a lot of work ahead.
Commander, Sir Raiden has a report on our supply lines.
As I was saying.
All right. Oh, Cassandra. Hello. Ugh. Disgusted noise. Was that supposed to be me?
I hope that wasn't meant to be me.
What? That?
You obviously don't like somebody.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool, and they may be right.
You had to do it.
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I? My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not?
Yeah, you did.
The answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
You had cause.
It wasn't like you had no reason to suspect me.
I was determined to have someone answer for what happened. Anyone. You've said you believe you're chosen. Does that mean you believe in the Maker?
I don't know.
I can't really say.
I suppose it doesn't matter now. I have to believe we were put on this path for a reason, even if you do not. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
I guess so.
These truths the Maker has revealed to me.
How could that great breach not have been caused by the mages?
It is reasonable to believe that magic was involved, but we cannot assume it was the rest. A learned child is a blessing upon his parents and onto the Maker.
How much did you need?
Okay. I talked to Solus last time. I don't remember if I investigated these rooms. Oh, I did not. The Randy Dowager? Is that how you say that? I don't know. Welcomes the cool of autumn with the fall of another, the collected dreams of desire, being the confessions of an apprentice and training more furrowing than harrowing, forbidding dalliances at their most spirited. The Randy Dowager exhibitions for the noble of thought but spry of step. The lady herself says enchanting, one supports the circles, if only because closed doors offered the imagination more. 3 scarves fluttered in shock out of 5. Okay. That's all that was in here. Someone's book review. I mean, there's nothing in here. Disappointing. Okay, well, we'll go in here and give the guy his notes.
You're back. And in one piece.
Yeah! Here's the notes.
You said you thought Master Tajan was working on something special. If it helps, I found his notes.
The old codger was on the edge of a breakthrough here, but he couldn't see it. You want some of these mixed up? You just give the word.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
Lyrium potion. What does that do? Increases magic by 30 for 20 seconds. Well, I don't have magic.
Let me know if you need
I
anything.
am a rogue. Can I do some? I don't have enough. I need 29 elf fruit. I have 21. I need 8 more elf fruit for that. Okay, I will try and remember that. Ooh, there is something to read here. Oh, patient observations, day 2. Pulse normal, breathing normal. Still unresponsive. Careful drop feed of prepared elf fruit extract to hasten her recovery. A lot of thrashing. Mutters about too many eyes? Something about the grey. Encouraging? Question mark? I don't know if that is considered encouraging. Something about too many eyes. I mean, too many eyes are freaky, but why am I talking about too many eyes in my sleep? Something watching me? Oh, hello.
Do you think the mages will be able to seal the breach?
Okay. I've crafted Inquisition weapons. We have more power. Huzzah! I think that's good. Ooh, what's in here? Ooh, elf fruit. A bag. Ooh. Gold and some kind of crest. What's in the pot? A dagger! I love finding daggers in pots. Let's check the journal. I need 8 power for that. And 4 for that. Okay. I need to get power. Somehow. Summon the War Council! Time to go to war? Okay, I think we're in for Eldon.
My
Right.
scouts still comb the hills for clues about the explosion.
Thank
I'll
you.
take what I can
They
find.
brought coin. Commander Cullen, your honor guard was a welcome sight at the Divine's vigil. As a measure of thanks, I am sending Ferelden arms and equipment for your troops. We got a sword. Okay, report ready. My dear Leliana, your author friend is truly a mystery. Our search uncovered only a string of foreign accounts. The trail of coin led from Antiva to Tevinter to the Free Marches and Orlais. Someone hid their tracks well, but not well enough. Your writer is in Kirkwall, and remember, you owe me a favour. Okay, so now we have a few things to do. We already scouted the hinterlands. So there's the Black Emporium, there's contact Clan Lavellan, and address a nobleman's concerns. Herald, your Inquisition says it's for order against chaos, reason in darkness. If you stand by this, come forth and drive the heretics from my lands. They claim to be refugees, but I've seen elves and apostates among them, filthy savages tearing at our roots. Our monarch refuses to send forth armies, and my own knights were decimated at the conclave. I require your aid to return peace to my lands. Prove your loyalty, and I will see you richly rewarded for your faith. Okay, so they seem to... Whoops. They seem to all require the same time, so no one is better than the other. We could send a few patrols, but I would prefer they help the refugees, not this Lord Kildan. Yeah. We can take advantage of his raving. My spies can harass the refugees into moving somewhere else. We don't want to harass the refugees. Let us send a polite refusal and nothing more. I'll send Cullen to help the refugees. Clan Llewellyn offers greetings to the Inquisition and wishes it well in sealing the breach that has opened in the sky. While some Dalish clans hate humans and wish nothing to do with them, Clan Llewellyn has always dealt fairly with all and wished only for peace. That said, we have on occasion been forced to defend ourselves from those who saw us only as potential victims. It's come to our attention that a member of our clan is being held captive by your Inquisition. She went to the Conclave only to observe the peace talks between your mages and Templars, and we find it highly unlikely that she intentionally violated your customs. If she has been charged with a crime, we would appreciate the hearing of it. If not, it would ease our concerns to hear from her, to know that she remains with the Inquisition of her own will. Is that about me? The Dalish respect deeds, not words. Let my elven agents deliver something the clan needs as a show of good faith. Your people must be approached carefully. One of our elven scribes could deliver a message and share news of the Inquisition's fair treatment. Let's go to Liliana for that.
Let's see what we have.
And then I want to look at the Black Emporium. Oh, okay. Voices on the wind speak of a new power abroad in the world. Inquisition, they whisper, an ancient name restored, a memory rekindled and transformed into a blaze of hope. I hear the whispers and summon the fires of the Inquisition. Here, in the depths beneath the city of chains, countless mysteries hide in shadow in anticipation of the light. Come, the Black Emporium awaits. Xenon the Antiquarian must spend his days composing melodramatic invitations to his establishment. I imagine being stuck in a chair for centuries leaves one somewhat lacking for entertainment. Fair enough. This particular message was hand-delivered by a cloaked figure at twilight, precisely as the sun disappeared beneath the peaks. My men spied the courier lurking about our outer gates for at least an hour waiting for sunset. A servant under the command of some very specific instructions, I assume. That aside, I would encourage a visit to the Black Emporium. The antiquarian's hoard is legendary. Only those he deems worthy ever lay eyes on it. The champion of Kirkwall received an invitation once and reported, amongst other things, a strange mirror that could transform even flesh and bone. Who knows, we may uncover something that aids in the battle against Corypheus. We don't even know it's Corypheus yet, do we? No, I don't want to go to the Black Emporium just yet. No, I want to go to the hinterlands. Can I? Yes, I would like to go. Party selection. Well, I don't really have much of a choice. We're gonna add all three of them. We have no one else.
Herald of Andraste. I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. It's odd for a Dalish elf to care what happens to anyone else, but you'll get no backtalk here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. All of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Ugh.
Okay, what's the word out here?
What's the situation out here in the hinterlands?
We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse,
we couldn't get to Dennet. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
Alright, we'll see what I can do. I'm looking for things other than those, please. Yay, I discovered the outskirts. There's a bunch of ram. I wonder, because I've got party members now, it might be easier to kill some ram. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Yay! Cool, I can kill a ram much easier with Varric. I'm not entirely sure why I came this way, but we're apparently gonna check out stuff this way. Hello.
Apostate!
Hello. Ouch.
The apostates have fled to the hills.
Ooh, stronghold of the apostate mages. Let the fools in Redcliffe play the good mage, as they always do. We know the truth. This world is ours to conquer, and every worthless peasant who threw a stone, every Templar who glared in disappointment at our heroine, deserves to know it. Follow the trail to the Witchwood and find your brothers. Oh. Loot. Am I missing something? I have a point to spend. Oh, your strikes cut deeper into any foe whose current health is lower than your own. Parry, you quickly block a strike made by your foe, then counter as their own defenses fall. Dance of Death, you regain stamina with every kill, the better to continue your assault. Ooh, I want that, please. And I guess I have to pick for the others as well. Oops. So for Varric we want to do more archery. You do more damage when firing from elevation. That is always useful. You've learned to pick apart enemies that are still unwounded and unwary. You do more damage to enemies that are only lightly injured. Ooh, like that too. Explosive shot. Leaping shot. Or I could make... Oh, I can do a different upgrade. Longshot now deals even more damage at greater ranges. Where it rips through every enemy along its path. I think more damage at longer ranges. Okay. And then Cassandra Weapon and shield, two-handed weapon, battlemaster, or vanguard. I think I want to go vanguard more. Whoops. My clumsy ass. Yeah, I think maybe we want to go more vanguard for Cassandra. Make her a bit more of a tank, maybe. When enemies take the bait, vanguards prick them apart with brutal precision. You draw strength from your war cry, improving your armor. Oh, that was that. Okay, war cry. You taunt all nearby enemies, as a war cry tends to do. You slam into your enemies. That might be nice. You know how to make the most of your equipment, gaining the most armor when you have active guard. I like that. Cut in words. Your party does more damage to taunted targets. 4. And we'll do the war cry as well. Okay, and then Solus. Spirit, Storm, Inferno, or Winter. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much. So what is this? Barrier. Acts as temporary additional health. I mean, the healing could be useful, but also I think he would be good as damage. Ooh, Fade Step. I think that would be useful for him. Ooh, Frost Mastery. And then it now damages and chills nearby enemies as well. But we'll do that one. Okay. I am low on health. That is great. Just what I need.
What's
Ooh.
that?
I don't know. Astrariums? Regarding your inquiry regarding the so-called Astrariums, it is our considered belief that these are relics from a cult that existed in the pre-Androstian era of the Tevinter Imperium. Now, what would be considered a cult in a society that worshipped the old gods? An order of magisters who believed in the destruction of the Magisterium, the governing body of the Imperium that determines which mages are and are not given the Magister title. The members of this order wish to return to an earlier period where dreamers ruled, and evidence indicates they operated through Tevinter, though primarily in the frontier areas. There they would lock away their secrets, caches of treasure, and perhaps even secret meeting places, though we have no way of knowing for certain. Unlockable only through knowledge of ancient astronomy, a practice that was, we understand, rather out of fashion in the late Tevinter period. According to our investigations, each of the Astrariums could point to the secret cache if one knew the 3 constellations that mapped to each device present at the site. Connect the Duomas in the correct configuration and it would be revealed. Many of these relics were sought out by Androstian cultists in the early Divine Age, the Order of Fiery Promise in particular, and destroyed. Why? Because they believed the Astrariums held together the Veil, and that destroying them would destroy the Veil and thus the world. Such is the way of cults of any kind, that the true reasons for what they do could never truly be understood by modern minds. Okay. Let me have a look at this. They allow you to unlock the secrets of the heavens, recreate the image of a constellation by connecting the stars without making the same line twice. Okay. Oh, there's a picture at the bottom. Okay, so I'd have to start at each of one of these ends. That, down there, up there, across there, and there. And it makes a sword! Yay!
Where does this lead?
Cool, we did that. Not entirely sure what I'm doing. What's over here? Oh. I slipped, but there's iron here. Oh, there's a cave. Drakestone. Oh, there's a dead body. Do I want to be here? I'm not sure. Whoops. Glug. It feels like there's gonna be something in here.
You know, not every dwarf likes caves.
Okay, there is apparently not anything in here. I don't know why I was so worried. Ooh, a chest. What's in the chest? Gold and a dagger. Should check to see if that's better or worse than my current dagger. Let's grab the Drakestone and then read this. Ooh, a letter found on a dead dwarf. I need you to check a cave up in the hills off the path between Redcliffe and Haven. If you can get past the mages and Templars, it's worth it. Purest vein I've seen so close to the surface. And someone murdered him for that. Not sure I like that. Not sure I want to go there. Oh, hello! Thank you for that, Cassandra. I never would have known.
It's been some time since the Renegade Templars faced a mage of any talent.
Yeah, okay. You just toot your own horn, Solus. Okay, so this seems to be better than my other dagger, so I'm gonna put that in my offhand. Do you want that, I guess? Magic defense. That I'll give to Cassandra. Amulet of Power is Varric only. There you go. You can have that. I want the belt of magic defense because I feel like I need it. And you can have that ring. And that gave Varric an extra point. Let's look at the sabotage. Poisoned weapons. Yes. That is always useful. I might look at that for mine, actually. Next point I get, I might poison my weapons. Is that a little fox? Oh my god, it's a fennec fox. And I murdered it. Whoops. Not exactly clear what I'm doing right now. Whoops. Oh, there's a lot of things. I guess if there's a quest up here, I want to go and see what that is. Also, I kind of want to try and kill another ram. Nice. Hello. Who are you?
Excuse me, have you seen another Inquisition scout? Elven woman, answers to writs.
A scout is missing?
You said your friend hasn't reported back.
Well, she was supposed to be checking on some apostates. I'm on duty here, or I'd go look for her.
Goodbye.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay. We're missing scout. Is she gonna be down here somewhere? Yeah. Strange bedfellows. Okay, so what I'm meant to be doing is over there, and yet I have gone this way. Because sometimes you just don't want to do the main quest, and there are nice things to do elsewhere.
This would make a good place to camp.
Ooh, there's a chest. Let me get the chest. Gimme. Chest. Apprentice armor. And another longsword. Oh yes, let's set up another camp here. Can never have too many camps.
I've news, sir.
Who has news? What? You? Hello?
This might interest you, sir.
Report.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
What may be? You... Oh, I have to go and actually have a look for myself. Let's... Oh, I already have everything I need. There we go. I have another bit of power. All the power. Oh, hello, you're a person. Whoops. Oh, hello. There are Templars there. I think I might need to kill those guys. Hello. Oh, there were 4 of you! It lied to me! It only showed 3 of you, but there were 4? That should be illegal. My weapon on fire? Ouch! Okay. We did it.
A beautiful area to have seen so much sadness.
Oh, another dead person. There's a lot of those. Where am I? There's apparently something to do with a quest over here. Oh, up here. Can I get up here, please? Hello. What's...
A Templar, I believe.
A letter found on a dead Templar. Alendra, I don't know how this will reach you, but with the last strength of my shaken hands, what else could I do but write you? Whether it be the magic of this cursed breach, or the Maker punishing me for abandoning my vows, the end is coming. The terrors are with me more often than not. I came up here to try and find some peace with these believers, but the platitudes they mouth are cold comfort. If my mind falls to demons or my own darkness, I fear that even a weakened Templar will cause too much harm. I took a draught of bitter herbs. It will be over soon. I wish my weakness had not stopped me from meeting you. With your phylactery, I knew just where you were, but the madness of your side and mine was too great a gap. Maker save you. Stay safe. You need no circle if you carry it within you. Oh. Phylacteries. A phylactery is a vessel, often a glass vial, containing the essence of a magical being. The Circle of Magi and the Chantry use small phylacteries filled with blood, taken from apprentice Magi, to track down mages that turn apostate to flee the wrath of the Templars. Before an apprentice passes his harrowing, his phylactery is kept at his home circle tower. Phylacteries of first enchanters are stored in the White Spire, an Orlesian circle, and the Templar Order stronghold. Vials belonging to legal yet powerful and controversial mages are kept in carefully hidden caches in remote locations. For anyone but a member of the Chantry, tracking one down is all but impossible, quite literally like trying to find a needle in a hay farm. Okay. Don't know what that was about, but okay. What am I here for? Oh. Hello. Exacting longbow. Embryum. I've not had that before. There's a two of it over here. This is a place. Do I want to be here? I don't know.
Templar deserters?
What is this? It's a chest. Heavy armor and a shield. Nice. Some more embryon. And some guys fighting. Let's go help them.
How'd you like that, Cole? Thank you. If not for you, I'd be dead.
Do you need anything? I should probably report back.
This is a mage.
Eldreda, yes. I think that was her name. At least I'd heard other apostates call her that.
It looks like someone was having a picnic.
Yes. The mage must have been hunting for blood magic. The Templars attacked the apostate. I suppose I just got caught in the middle. So, the truth. I may have been, passing time with Eldreda.
You
I
were
suppose
trying
I
to
understand.
find a moment's peace in the midst of this war.
Wait. Yes. At first, she was just a mage who saw me and didn't attack, but later we... So, are you going to report me?
Why would I ask Varric about it?
I wouldn't
Probably
worry
not.
too much.
If you keep quiet on this, I'll be more careful from now on, I promise.
Why would I ask Varric about it? It's a bit of a weird thing to do. Oh, there's a rift there. Should I try and close that rift? I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it. But, like, I might as well try, right? What is it flinging? Oh, embryon. I'll save, just in case. Hello!
Fighting between the mages and the Templars has cost too many innocent lives.
Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, okay, that one might have been a bit too much for me. Okay. That's okay, we can come back to that later. With this being as open world as it is, really, there's going to be some fights that we can't do just yet. I'm thinking maybe I should go back up north and we can come back to this stuff another time. But actually I might leave that for the next episode and continue then, because it's been quite a while already actually. So thank you to everyone who came and watched, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.